Jeffrey Edward Epstein, born January 20th, 1953. He began his professional career as a teacher at the Dalton School. After his dismissal from the school in 1976, he entered the banking and finance sector, working at Bear Stearns in various roles before starting his own firm. Epstein cultivated an elite social circle and procured at least 1,000 underage girls. I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm just reading off Wikipedia. Yeah. I'm just gonna talk about the seated calf raise. And why it sucks. Yeah, as you know, or as you should know, the seated calf raise sucks. You can find it at pretty much any gym. I don't know why anybody uses it. It doesn't even work your calf muscle very much. It works the soleus just as much as your calf muscle, but the standing calf raise works your soleus just as much as the sitting calf raise, but works your actual big calf muscle way more. There's literally no point in doing a seated calf raise except you have nothing better to do than just waste your time at the gym because you have no social life and nobody likes you and all you like to do is sit at home and scroll your phone when you get back from the gym, so you'd rather just do pointless exercises even though you know nothing you're going to be doing is worthwhile anyway, so what's the point of it all? If that's you, then yeah, I get why you would do the seated calf raise, but any other regular person should be doing a standing calf raise because it's just a superior exercise. There's been countless studies done showing how much better the standing calf raise is compared to the seated calf raise. I see so many programs that still incorporate the seated calf raise despite it doing nothing substantial for you. It doesn't even feel good. It's so uncomfortable to perform. You don't feel any range of motion. It's the same range of motion of bobbing your knee up and down. I feel as much of a calf stimulus from that as I do from the seated calf raise. It's just such a pointless exercise. I'm going to go over a study just so you can see how bad it really is. I found a study on PubMed comparing standing calf raises to seated calf raises, and as you can see, the standing calf raises cause more growth in pretty much every way. Just look at these numbers. LG stands for the lateral gastrocnemius, MG stands for the medial gastrocnemius, SOL stands for soleus, which is the only thing seated calf raises has on standing, and the whole TS is the whole triceps surae, which is the calf muscle. So pretty much, this study shows there's no reason to do seated calf raises. People do say, oh, you should do seated because it grows the soleus more, but it's not that big of a difference compared to the actual big muscles in the calves. So don't do seated unless you want to waste your time, as I've been saying this whole video. There's many other studies too that show this, so this isn't the only one. It doesn't take a lot of research to see that pretty much every study says this same thing as this one. There is truly no point in doing this exercise unless you just don't care. I mean, if you really like it, that is a completely fair reason to continue to do it. But I have never liked it. I don't know a single person who enjoys doing seated calf raise. I mean, I love to know in the comments, do you guys do seated calf raise? And I don't think there really is anybody who does at this point. I mean, I sometimes see people on the machine, but 99% of the time it's empty because who really wants to use it? The only people who use the sitting calf raise are old gym unks who have no clue what they're really doing, are just doing random stuff because it's worked for them for as long as they've worked out, so may as well, right? And also beginners who just straight up don't know what they're doing, so they're doing random stuff as well. They're just like the old gym monks. There's just genuinely no point in doing a seated calf raise. I don't get why people still do that machine. I have just completely stopped doing it. I used to do it in the past. It sucks. There's no reason to do it. So I'm done doing it for good. I'm never doing it again. But yeah, as you can see, the thumbnail was pretty much just clickbait. Thanks for watching this all the way through. If you did, hopefully I didn't waste your time too much, just like how the seated calf raise wasted my time, and many other people who've been subjected to the time wasting of the seated calf raise. Hopefully I'll see you in my next upload. Goodbye.